Not to mention you spend every waking second together. So by the time you have like husband and wife time, it's like, I don't want to see you anymore.
I know she's only 6 months old, but any plans for a quarantine baby?
Oh my gosh. If it were up to my husband, yes, we would already be pregnant. He's ready for number 2 already. I just want some time to drink wine and eat sushi and then enjoy our daughter, and then it'll be time for number 2. But maybe right after quarantine, we can talk about number 2.
Yes, you're like, just give me my wine. That's all I want for right now. How has your relationship changed in the past 6 months? Because I feel like probably at 6 months, you start feeling like your old self a little bit again, right?
Yes. My relationship with Andrew?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like anybody prepares you for that side of it. Everyone kind of tries to tell you that like when you have a kid, it changes your life and it's the best thing ever. But they don't tell you that like your relationship with your husband's going to change. And it's been interesting. It's been such like this evolution for us. I remember, we like said this prayer before we had Drew, and I was like, I want you to always know that you will always be my number 1. My husband will. And she will always be our number 1. But if I don't keep you as a priority, it's not in the best interest of our kid. And that was always my biggest fear, was trying to balance that. Sure. Because your love for your child is unlike anything anybody can ever tell you. Mm-hmm. I feel like it was hard at the beginning just because there's no time for husband and wife. It's just mom and dad. But we've slowly over the past 6 months learned how to like fit in time and have date nights still and make each other a priority, which has been awesome.
Yeah. Has it been hard making each other a priority, quarantining with your parents?
Yeah, absolutely. And not to mention you spend every waking second together. So by the time you have like husband and wife time, it's like, I don't want to see you anymore.
Right.
I need space.
I need some me time. Are you guys doing date nights during quarantine or is it just like, once the baby goes to bed, we're just sitting on the couch and that's it?
We actually are. They're getting a little more and more interesting every week.
Mm-hmm.
It started out super cute where my mom would come over and watch Drew and we'd go sit in the backyard and have like a campfire. Now it's like, we have 20 minutes. We're going to go pick up takeout, in contactless ways.
Yeah.
Eat it in the car on the way home before putting her into a bath and putting her down for bed. So it's gotten pretty skimpy, but we're still doing it.
You're still doing it. Have you guys had any big disagreements during all of this?
Oh, hasn't everybody?
Oh, yes.
When it comes to how you pick up a fork, we're arguing how we do it right. I feel like, again, it's just basic human interaction. You need space and you need time and you need, diversity when it comes to like different people. And it's just, you don't have that at the moment. And all your frustrations in the world are being taken out on whoever you're spending time with. So yeah, we argue about a lot, but we still love each other.
Totally. I feel you on that one. What's the biggest lesson you've learned about motherhood in this past 6 months?
Oh my gosh. And this isn't just to talk about formula, but it was literally my biggest life lesson that I've probably gone through was the whole breastfeeding process. And becoming a mom, I was afraid I was going to be too much of a perfectionist and feel like I had too much pressure on me. And when I went to breastfeed, everyone put it in my brain that was the only option to succeed with your child. And when I couldn't, I felt like I failed. And with Andrew and I going through our whole process of switching to formula, and my nights filled with tears. I remember talking to so many people, pediatricians and friends, and they're like, you are doing the best thing for your child. And Andrew doing the research and learning about the different, he did all the research of like DHA and lactoferrin and all of these amazing things that you could still get. And I remember just kind of transferring that into motherhood in general and saying, everyone's going to have an opinion and everyone's going to do things differently. And you just have to do what's best for you and your baby. And it's just like, even their community, like Infamil's community, their family beginnings, it's just like they have such this I could bleed this company because I love them so much. They've just made me feel like I'm still a good mom and like I'm still doing things good for my child, which has been awesome.
Definitely. I mean, fed is best. As long as they're happy and healthy, that's all that matters.
Yes.